Game Changers Podcast.
Are we talking about just South Africans or are we talking about every South African? I'm just South African.
I feel frustration now on the Facebook post. Posting the president.
As Africans,
He said,
their systems
we're in the big mess.
established.
Good morning! It's a beautiful day, Mzansi. Remember, we are the people, we are the passionate, moreover, we are the Game Changers. Welcome to the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, Mabim Kereta, probably known as the Prof. And I'm not alone. We are on the special edition podcast with, we'll let you know. I'm with Zizo. Zizo, how are you, my man?
I am good, man. And how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
we are with a legend
Yeah,
today.
too much. And the people are excited to know much about him. So
Yeah.
we hope that we'll have a conversation because we are not in the interview. We're just going to have an interview conversation about because precisely we have been focusing too much on the side of football,
Yeah.
but you don't know about much about himself. Who's
Personality.
this person behind this achievement
Yeah.
that the Vaal is being proud of?
Yeah.
So, Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Jens.
All right. Yeah, you can continue.
Yes, thanks for having me on the show, Jens. I'm happy to see you guys. The last time I saw you, you were a small boy. Today I see you a grown man. I see Zizo is the man. Same with you. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long
It's
time.
been quite a long time.
Almost about a decade.
Yeah.
It's been quite a long
Yeah.
time.
And please, Game Changers, please comment on the comment section. We would like to have your views on what you think about this conversation. Stay engaged with us both on the Facebook page as well as the comment section on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to add, Zizo?
In terms of the viewers.
Anything?
No. I'm just excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to have Coach Benza here because I know we're going to unpack a lot of things.
Yeah.
I know we're going to unpack a lot of things.
So what do we normally do when we start, especially when we have a guest? We normally give them the chance to explain about to explain about themselves.
Yeah.
Where they grew up, where they went in terms of primary as well as high school and post school tenure, so that they can be able to ease their nerves if they have one. So, Coach, please explain to the viewers who are you and what is the background of your life?
First, let me say, I'm a student of the game.
Yeah.
That's how I normally introduce myself.
Yes.
Actually, let me say where I started.
Yes.
Yeah, the journey where I started about
Yeah.
my life because my journey is surrounded by football.
Yeah.
I can't say much. My life is football.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, I was born in Everton, Central Everton.
Really, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, most people they don't know.
We're going to unpack today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Everton, Central Place. The address is 1040 Miller Road. Go stand in San Mansejo.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
okay.
if you know Everton, Kiddy Tent.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Kiddy Tent.
yes.
So I was born there.
Plus, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
1983. You were not born then. So, so I didn't stay much there in Everton. I think the same month that I was born in August. After 2 weeks, we move on. We have to go to Sharkville.
So you migrated to Sharkville.
Yeah, we migrated to Sharkville. I was staying in Voga, and that's where I grew up. You know, I was shocked when I grew up when my parents told me that day when you were born go Everton. You were not from Sharkville. I keep on saying, hey, Nakota go Sharkville. You know, but now I know my background, where I come from. I was born in Everton, Central Go Pla Muti House.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yeah.
Terminus. That's where I was born. Then we relocated to Sharkville. That's where I grew up in Sharkville. I started my primary school called Vuyo. I was staying next to the school.
Okay.
Vuyo Primary School.
Yeah.
Actually, I went there early. I think I was about 5 years because I started my preschool there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I stayed 2 years in preschool because the school had a preschool. So I was young to move to standard 1. By that time it was standard 1. It was not grade 1. So I stayed there 2 years. And it was painful, When you see your friends graduating to the next level, they just Ududes, your time will come. So it was very painful. Yeah, that's where I started my primary school.
Then secondary.
Secondary, actually, I attended 3 secondaries, to be honest. I remember Vuyo is a Xhosa. There was no Sotho there. It's a Xhosa fella. So most of the students, when they graduate from Vuyo, they go to Shandu.
Yes.
If you don't go to Shandu, you go to Sizwe.
Yeah.
Because that's where you have Xhosa language, So my friends went to Shandu. I went with them. We register. I apply everything.
Yes.
Not knowing my parents, they've registered me go Roshi. Now I've submitted my document, go Shandu. Yeah, I'm ready. But I see, man, how? Informal hater is different. Yeah, it's different. Can't take your kind. January to call Haribula. Nagila Shandu.
Evan. Uniform
ya Roshi. I went straight to Shandu. I attended 2 days. By that time, I was not staying with my mother.
Parents,
I was staying with my grandmother. So my grandmother was not staying with us. Was staying go the kitchen in
Yes.
So I was staying with my sisters, my uncles. So they were not aware. They were happy that I'm going to school, but they're not aware that I'm mutu high school. So I went more for 2 days. My mother received a call that no man, this person had in the school and has been registered more. What's going on?
And Shandu has already approved.
Approved me. I'm attending. Friends in class. I'm happy. To go Shandu, get a money everything is sorted. You understand? My mother have to come and tell my grandmother that latam tuna mutuna tamile koro. Then Wednesday, I started the new school, Koroshni. I don't know anyone. The new school, I'm shocked.
So how about the ethnicity, like the races that were there? Was it?
It was tough by that time. By that time, to be honest, it was tough. It was not easy. Especially when you come from the township. Yeah, it was difficult because when you go there, it's Indians. You understand? They don't care about you. You arrive there, they just look at you. They don't mind. They are minding their own business. So, first thing, I went there, I checked. I see people going there. I went straight to the office.
Oh.
Yeah. When I arrived there, I told the principal I want my remove. I don't want to stay there. I said, hey, who are you? I said, I explained to the principal. I said, yes. Andretta, we talk. And I said, what is the problem? He said, no, I'm not feeling well. I don't think I will attend this school.
Yeah.
You understand? Can you please tell my parents that I want to go back where I come from? Goshan.
Yeah.
So by then, how were you traveling from home to Roshni?
I took a taxi. I have to take a taxi from Sharkville to Vredagem to Roshni.
Oh, okay.
It was tough for me. Yes. I even arrived late. I think I arrived there by 8:15. The school was when we started.
You know why I'm asking this is to get the clarification behind Benza trying to as we say a locomotive, which is the train.
Yeah.
Most of the times when he travels. So I thought maybe that comes from that era.
No. I will tell you about the train where it comes from. It was tough. Then, likely, the principal at Roshni, she's a friend with the principal go festival.
Oh.
Yeah, he just made a phone call. A phone go festival. Hey, there's a boy here. Another problem so he want to come that side. And by that time, I was good co-Africans.
Oh.
Yeah, I was good co-Africans. So, festival. always they can't deal Prat. You know, but Prat. So I was happy because I grew up go the kitchen. My grandmother every time I had to used to take us ski more like spending now. So I learned the language.
Yeah, that was the point of communication.
Communication. So when I went to festival, then I started to see some of my friends. Then I was happy. Even the same day, I was taken the same day. The same day.
Meaning you attended 3 schools in a week.
That's what I was saying, in a week. When I arrived there, actually what happened in the taxi, it started on the taxi. I met my friend, Andrew said, no, we are going to festival. I said, hey, we can go to festival. Then I was shocked. I told myself, man, how do you make myself go to festival? Because more about what the parent. I finally go cast. You can register yourself. Say no, let me go to explain this. And I went straight to the office. I told them, they called my parents. They called my grandmother actually. My grandmother said, no, if you want to move from here to another place, it's fine. If you can start. Then I went, principal made a phone call to the other principal that you have a space for one child. And by that time, we have already paid for 2 months. So here we pay advance 2 months, 3 months.
So you still need to pay for another school.
Yeah.
That's right. It was
There's
tough.
no refund.
It was tough. There's no refund.
So what was your mother saying by then?
No, my mother actually, he normally communicate with my grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the one that.
But she was the one who's paying for the school fees.
For the school, my mother was paying, but he was not staying. She was not staying with us.
Oh, okay.
That's one. So they arranged for me a school for that site. I went to restaurant.
Yes.
And then they approved. They said, no, let him come. You still have the space. Then the following day, Thursday, I was attending a restaurant. Likely the uniform was not different because I have to buy a blue shirt only. Yeah, the jersey is still the same. The trouser and everything is still the same.
Plus, the shirts are affordable at least.
Yeah, they're affordable. Then I have to move and go and study that side. The following day, Thursday, transport was organized. I met some other girls that I was studying with them, Kovoyo and friends. Then we have to move. I have to move go festival. I studied my first class for festival. It was Thursday and Friday.
So from Monday you've been chopping and changing.
Just imagine.
Just tough.
Otola buka ya shandu ngoto page 1. Afita ka lot katela kamu.
That's true, and it was frustrating for me because I was angry. It was very emotional for me. I miss my friends. My friends, I started Libonago preschool. But we moved grade 1, grade 2. It was intermediate school. It ended by grade 7. Yeah, standard 7. It was standard 7, which means it's grade.
Was it not
standard 5?
Standard 8.
Yeah, was it?
And grade 8, which is standard 6.
Yeah,
the intermediate school. Were they not up until grade standard 6, which is
standard 6
grade 8?
Yes, grade 8. Back then.
So, was it a norm for you or for that generation by then to be able to move, to migrate from township to go to maybe semi-suburb or semi-urban areas schools to attend them? Because I could hear or I could sense from whatever that you have told us, meeting most of your friends from Voyo, then migrating to the semi-urban areas. Well, was it a norm or it was just a matter of parents who wanted to see more from their children?
I can say what motivated for my parents to want to take me away from Ncikazi. It was by that time it was time of riots. Remember?
Oh there was a lot of riots.
There was riots. There was a lot of things that was happening.
Racism.
To come accommodate, stay away. Anytime you go to school, you go to school. So it was tough at that time. So my grandmother wanted me to be close to her because we understand. I think influence that thing. No, I have to move. Go somewhere where it's safe. Because actually my grandmother, she wanted me to study go military because go 3 River. They tried to go, but you know the issue of racism. It
Racism,
was tough.
yeah,
They
it
will
was
tell you straight, no, we need only 5 blacks. That's all. We don't
In
want-
the entire school.
in the entire school.
Wow.
It was only 5.
Wow.
5.
Wow.
So they keep on pushing, asking for space. They say no. No. Then even when I moved go Vuyo, I suppose went to Riverside.
Oh,
Even there it was tough for me, Rokiken, because they will told me that no. Here we have certain percentage of different color. We need 50 black people. And it was like that, only 50. It was tough for me so that I can enter there. And actually I have to stay there. Even if I want to study go Riverside High School, I have to stay there. Go 3 Rivers. You understand?
It was
So it
tough.
was tough.
It was
It
tough.
was tough. And they tried, to be honest, they tried. They tried. They even went there, bona self, but try on Patala school to study share. By the time I told them, no, I don't want to be there because I can sense the racism is too high.
Yeah.
If they don't want me to study share, what about Dasagi Kenamo?
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult for me.
Yeah.
I understand. So I say, I'll fine, I'll stay, I'll move there. But they keep on saying, it's not safe. Come study this side. But I have to move. I went to Rest Valley,
Yes.
I do go to River.
Oh.
Yeah. I understand.
At least
it was safe.
Yeah.
It was safe. It was safe by that time.
So-
because I have to move Moleba Sampatlen to
Yes,
focus.
yes.
But it was
To
very,
go to
very tough.
at least better place.
Yeah, better place to be safe.
So now, through like everything, the riots, changing schools, racism in schools. So how did football come about? Because obviously in Three River, we know
there's no football.
There's no football in Three River.
True. No, football started go for you.
Okay.
Oh,
For
okay.
you. Yeah, I still say, I owe that school a lot. I owe that school a lot. Because that's where everything started.
Yeah.
My career in football started Muli. But like Vuyo, you can't idle Muli. There were 3 things that you must do. You participate go sports, or you be part go a choir. There was a choir there.
Okay. Yes,
There was a choir, intermediate choir, the senior choir. Actually, each and every child you have to do something for school. There's no child that
So I mean, it was mandated.
it was mandated that you participate in
And
something.
which I feel it's a challenge for today for today's kids, because they have a lot of time in their hands that they don't know that what they're doing with it. That's why I think we have a lot of drugs around. I think that's the reason.
But I think my argument would be the curriculum. It forces most of the children or the learners to be in class rather than to participate in sports, to have time for sports. Because remember, during our days when we played about Sheppy's Little League and Hewlett and stuff like that, we had Wednesday and Thursday, which was recommended for sports day. Then curriculums changed when they were changing also the curriculums like OBE, migrating to what was it? Caps and stuff like that. And when you check the workload of the curriculum, overwhelms the space or the time for children or learners to participate in sports or recreational activities. So I feel like our parents are the ones to be blamed. When I'm saying our parents, I'm talking about the leadership of the country.
Yeah.
Because they are the one who are setting how things should be able to run. But I don't know, what's your view on that, Coach?
The story it's in 2 phases. You can blame the government,
Yes.
you can blame our parents. But end of the day, everything relies with us.
Oh, yes.
How who to join.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
You can blame both parties.
Yeah.
But everything started to school. I still say everything when you make mentor,
Yes.
you start to school. Because that way when we started there was a period where we're writing an essay or how you want to be a doctor, a teacher, or a lawyer, policeman, everything. So that's where everything started. Everything started more because call questioning. There's no one out about hakal. But question, no one doesn't care about hula. But because you'll have that time when you have to write why you want to be a policeman.
Yeah, I remember the first page
Yeah.
of English LO
it was
subjects.
based on the
You were supposed to be writing
Yeah.
about yourself
Yeah.
and where you want to take yourself
Yeah.
in terms of career path.
Started from there.
So why did you choose football instead of choosing choir?
No, actually, I didn't start football. I went to run, go to athletics. Remember, the athletics, they start from January, February, even March, and they end.
yeah.
So it was a must. So after that, you choose. You play volleyball. There was a volleyball, there was a rugby, there was a cricket by that time, there was football. So you have to choose. After the athletics, everyone participated more. But if you are not there for sporting, you have to go to sing.
No.
So you have
to
5
sing.
choices.
You have 5 choices. It's a
have
must.
5 choices.
So football it was tough because how cheka mo lore machika mo machika. We have good players. To be honest, you know, had good players. You know, they were playing for big teams.
Yeah.
Most of the players they were coming from the team called Benfica.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it was big.
Benfica.
Yeah.
Then there was a team called Vukana by Ibiza Transvaal X20.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
there were
was
good
big.
players
It
there.
was big.
They were good players. So if you check, you know them. I can't do la le bona ko kasi.
Yes.
I know. I watch them play. I say, I won't play. I rather go and sing. But
Yeah.
because the athletic I did
Yes.
high jump. I was doing high jump.
Oh.
Yeah, I did high jump. Then after match, I have to do something. It's a must.
And I can relate with what you have said because that's what I felt when we were playing, I started playing for my primary school.
Yeah.
If you are not coming from Juventus,
Yeah.
It was hard. It was hard. I remember even in Itos, if you are not playing for what is it, Vaal champions, Masuna Papa, Ghetto 7, Lebala.
yeah.
It was tough. To be honest, it was very tough. So I have to do intermediate school because if you are doing standard 5, standard 6, you see you are in the senior
Yeah,
choir.
yes.
If you are still there, standard 3, standard 4, you have to sing for intermediate choir. Then I was there. Luckily when I was there was a competition where you compete with other secondaries. You have to sing. But I did it once because I said, hey, Maga, yeah, you have to be disciplined. They will tell you, yeah, you have to drink hot water. You have your voice. You need to take care of your voice. It was tough. After school practice, you sing. After that, you take the notes. You have to practice at home again. I said, this thing is too much for me. Just
But,
no sing.
but I think it's the same as football.
Yeah.
Football requires discipline because you have to look out for your body. There are certain things. When we were playing,
Yeah. That's how it was, you know. But what I like, it channel us focus, focus because we know after senior choir, I'm going back home to play football or go gymming. I have to do something.
So did you manage to break through within that football team?
Yes, we did. But funny enough, you know, I have to tell people this. How that's why I'm present to be a coach. You know when they say it's a calling.
Yeah.
You know, go school. Even the class teacher, someone who was in charge for senior choir, it was Mr. Chipam Khogos.
Oh, yes.
And with her wife, they were both involved. They were in charge for everything, sports, choir. They are there. So Mr. Mkhogosi, every time when he make the lineup, there was a room, it's called room 4.
Yes.
He will just go there, lunch, after the lineup. According his idea, if I'm born, you got the big board, okay, I will strike, or you will play defense. You make lineup, okay, lineup about the reserve. Then we'll send some boy at the good classing and tell, hey, our first period after break, players they must go and take the kit and go play coach was you understand? So one of my friends they say, hey, man, we are losing. And at that time it was tough. It was dominating. There was a school called Titima, it was dominating.
Yes.
Solopelo was dominating.
Yes.
All those schools, we are competing with them because it was intermediate school.
Yes,
You
yes.
have to compete with those ones. We are not competing with the secondary ones.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was not easy, you know. When we played Titima, it's
going to be
It's
tough.
going to be tough.
Ghetto
So,
7 now.
Yeah.
yeah. And all the players they were playing for the teams are strong.
Yeah.
It was not easy. So one of my friends influences me. There was a guy It was he could not munati throwing. After teacher I line up, after line up. I got out of lunch. We went there, we changed the lineup. The same writing, he was good. I got writing how we copy illegal. Even a signature, he can do it illegal.
Wow.
He was good, that guy. Got everything. So we call him and say, Coach, when are you know these guys? I say, man, man. Okay, there's no striker. And then,
Team is unbalanced.
yeah. So the guys never so no one can approach him. We sneak around. Line up, we know they sneak around. We change everything. We say, well, no, you can write like him. We write the change, we change the team. When guys have check who's on the lineup, who's playing where, okay, team it's fine. Banga cheese. I was sitting go benching, go egg ground. You know egg ground.
Yes.
But it's go egg ground. Team. Okay. We lost that game. I think we lost 1-0 by that time. We were playing this tournament, KFC Cup.
Oh, yes.
It was KFC Cup. Second leg, we played Tolopil. And it's tough Tolopil. It's really best players.
Yeah.
Best players. I can't coach. But I have idea because Koka Sikishwela Machita how they play. Our leagues, I can see. Okay. But I went to her wife. I told him straight, ma'am, why can't we play Katini so Harpapa let's all play on Wednesday? And shut her down. We're not about. You can't even play, but you want to tell me I must tell my husband how to coach. Say, I pull up. So it was tricky, but there were signs that I'm going to be a coach. At that time, I can see. Understand? I can see. Okay, this is how guys play. But by that time, everyone was involved. Like we lost. After we lost, you call everyone who was playing football. Go for you. I understand? Because normally break and we find enough. Good players, they were not playing.
Yes.
Because they were afraid to X20, Benfica. There were players that never Juventus, never do not say peace.
Yes.
Juventus in the late Lhod itself. Before Tornado, there was a guy in
Okay.
Yeah. They were
I thought Juventus started with Tornado.
I thought so too. I thought so too.
No, Juventus didn't start Tornado. I will tell you the story how it started.
Yes.
I understand.
All right.
By that time, we used to really go primary. Okay. Then likely, Lukhodi was a player, go Juventus, even a coach. We call all football players. There was a guy in Mamla dealing Justice. His name is Justice Sitor. Justice knows everyone. That's a question because he was playing for X20. He called everyone. You need to be there. And it's a must-win game. Round number 2.
So it's like a
Round
robin something.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to play 2 games. You play first one, you have to play another one. So we played Tolopili. Then everyone was called in the room, in the hall. Say, hey, everyone must sit there. We are playing a decider game. Who can help us to win this game? I raise my hand. I say, Mania, Kopa, Lokhodi be in charge for this team. Everyone looking at me say, why Lokhodi? So no, Tesla knows he's the coach, Kokas. Yeah, what coach Aguahal. Okay. No, they allow him. He made a team, he mixed. But what's one ball of what's a piece of the
Yes.
They have good players. There was a boy, another go Benfica, so he was good, but and they played. Bomuzwaki was playing for Benfica also. They played, and we won that game. Oh
yes.
It was new.
Yes.
And we beat all the players in Jalamole. We won 3-0.
That's what I knew about Solopil is that when we were playing at their
They will slaughter you.
They
will slaughter you.
Yeah, it was packed. And the good thing, everyone were underdogs. And we surprised them. We beat them 3-0. They were shocked. Hey, these guys. So we move on to the next round because we have 3 points, so we qualified to the next round. But next round we were knocked off by Titima because Titima was tough.
It was
It was tough. Titima, it was not
great.
easy.
Yeah.
So
not easy.
at what age where you decided now I'm focusing on being a coach? Because the reason why I'm asking you this is because of I know when I first met you, you were already a coach.
by that time,
You were already a coach, and you were young back then. You were young
I was
back
still
then.
schooling. I remember well. I used to come to training against uniform.
Yeah.
Training against uniform.
I remember.
Yes,
I remember.
yes. I was young. I think I was about 10 into 15. I was 14, 10 into 15 years old when I started this thing. And it started funny because actually, to be honest, let me say it like this. The person who influenced me to be involved in football, there was a guy, there was a guy, he's a coach now.
Yes.
Chaba Mufike. Normally, Bambita Pizepa.
Oh, Pizepa,
Yeah, Pizepa.
Yeah.
Pizepa
It's Kile's father, Ratomo's
Ratomo's
father.
father.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ratomo's father.
yeah.
Yes.
He was good, Kapolo.
Yeah.
So
Pizepa was good, man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
your Pizepa was good. Yo,
I was
yo.
good. People who didn't watch Pizepa, they missed out.
They missed
out.
out.
He was good.
I believe people who didn't watch Pizepa and people who didn't watch was this guy who was coaching Ghetto. Trompo, because they played almost similar football. Almost.
Yeah. So I was staying same street Liena, ne? Kovuka,
Yes.
Fula Kaufela. You normally go here, go, and sticks. I can't say about the Lula Hound, the new one, sticks. Yeah, Starasaro. When we have a church, Pizepa, we are good. Canal team. So there was an older brother, high, older, cheaper. Cheaper Mambosh, there's another older brother, high, Eloring. He was good also. Kenam Toloring, normally Hana Salabo, he was playing for X20 Textual.
Yeah, I know cheaper extreme.
I'm sorry, yeah. We normally go just have a loshebelena. Started Molo Hatole Labor. Okay. Then there was a year where X20 just won the under 12 Champions League. So the following year they must defend the cup. So they needed players. So Pizepa, he knows us. He told the coach, coach, we're not normal. Bafana 11, 12, 10, 11. We can recruit them to X20 so that they defended this trophy. And the team are winning, they have good players. I remember Boske, Bomkulu, they have good players. X20 by that time. They were good players. So we went there. That's why you recruited Miko football. He's the one who influences us, me, Kibeko Polo. Vuyo played the part, but Liena, he played the big role. Because he's the one and I influence. Every time I recopan, I'm not trying to Razola. We will organize the dinner, two parties. And we enjoy it because enjoying the way and another thing. Even look on really we copy something. Even love to high, we influence Likiana normally. Because normally we just have a shovel. A ground has or inside could just have a normally can it was Vaal professional have a Catella Vaal. So when I look Catella Vaal before training again I'm telling we watch too much ball now we look at football. Then that way it started Ratolila ball. Look at I'm coming from the background familiar with Ratomo. My grandfather he loved football. Yeah, he loves football. He will talk football.
He jokes with us.
You understand?
Sometimes we watch us when we play.
So it was easy for you.
It was easy, but I was not considering too much. But because every time I have a ball, he will talk about Chiefs. How Chiefs is great. How Chiefs good players. I never watched that Chiefs. What is Chiefs? Because now I watch. So what is Chiefs? Chiefs man. When I look because you tell me about all players, teenagers, computer lamola, all the best players teenagers Chiefs back then. We understand. I didn't understand, and he will explain how Kaiser Chiefs was formed. The Kaiser 11, you know all the history about Kaiser
Chiefs.
Yeah. So that's where I started the love. My uncle Silbona never football. Never football. So. On the same street, normally on Sundays when Vaal was playing, they will organize a taxi for fans to go and watch Vaal. Vaal, if you had just have it,
Yes.
That's where the love started to develop. Okay, we go there, go Masiza. Pella, we didn't pay by that time.
Yeah.
Children were getting for free.
Yeah. I remember I never missed Game of Vaal professional playing at Masiza.
Yes. So it was difficult for us when Vaal moved here to Zamdela Stadium. But in the transport mahala when Baba Pala go just type or go season.
Yes.
We'll go there. Sometimes we be the ball boy.
Yeah.
They will call us because of it like it.
Yeah.
They will call us Coach Bull who will just
Yes.
we'll just hey Luna go home. What the fit like a base? He will call us hey when
He was playing back then.
he was the coach.
He was the
He was the
coach.
coach
Okay.
of Vaal.
After retiring from Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was the coach by that time. That way started the love of football. Most started, but I started to coach when I was a player coach. Go Tsepiso. When we moved, go Vuka. I move go Vuka. Kia go Tsepiso. That way started to be a player coach.
So
because
okay.
the generation we coach, it was the generation yama 87, 86.
Yes.
Bo Fafa, all these guys,
yes.
Galodong Batlile Kamara, bo the big. Most
Okay.
yama 87, yeah, bo Kelly, bo Papi Slate,
Yes.
my 87, my 88, by that then, never
Bo
12 years.
Haji.
Bo Haji. Yeah, that's the Mogi started in Kusha thing because I played, but man,
Not so much.
not so much, but
Jose
Where were you
Mourinho
coaching them,
style.
like-
yeah.
Jose Mourinho style.
So where were you coaching by then? Was it Juventus or was it?
No, I started to coach for Liverpool. There was a team, Yarona, it started in Yona round.
Yes.
It started simple, nearly team about Wago starting. Then my grandmother and my grandfather organized a keeper, Coach Obek, or Babona Ratabo. They organized t-shirts at Liverpool. It was right in Liverpool. Yes. So Liverpool or Liverpool, we say get to Liverpool.
It was full. It was only for 10 people.
For 10 people.
Yeah.
Then
No
the 11th one,
Yeah,
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper.
Fell late.
Fell late.
There was no anything for substitution.
For substitution.
It had no numbers.
Yeah, no numbers.
Yeah.
That's why I started. Then we opened our own team, the Machita Kukasi. Then we played. Then I was a player coach. Nekizala, but at the same
Coaching.
time, the coaching. My grandfather was there also. Elena coach. Ali Siko, I have to be in charge. But there was a day when I decided, no man, I'm shouting, come on, this thing hey man, I'm confused. Let me sit outside. By that time, in the training, so sharp, table.
Oh,
Yeah, table
Mankind.
yeah, mankind was the training, but not training, only carry Fridays because God Fridays never such gym go team. So we will come. Tuesday.
Was it playing for Juventus by then?
No, he was playing for Super Eagles.
Oh, yes,
He
yes.
was a team number pizza Super
Eagles,
Yeah, Yandad. And Jimela ko Mateste. Mateste is a lake crowd.
Yes,
Yeah,
before
before
the
that
police
Juventus.
Before about police station.
Yeah, another level Benny Chenen, AK by that
yes,
time.
yes,
In
yes.
that team, team you were, Nazalamo. So on Fridays, normally never such jeep. Monday, Fridays, never such jeep. So we will come at RGB, like Saturdays or Sunday. On our assist by that time, but the remuse as a goalkeeper, Adala goalkeeper, paper player.
Oh yes. Since us.
Footballer kalenelo inenele jwa.
And there was no issue about the age. Just Nerla. It was fun. By that time, that way I started to say, no man, let me sit outside. I just want to see this thing. Wait till I am. Understand?
So it existed when Liverpool.
It didn't last much. I think it existed only for 2 years or 1 year. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because we have to move Rebe Juventus. We are adopted by Juventus.
Yes,
We
yes,
have,
I remember.
Yeah, we have to remove it. Then Rebe Juventus. Because Juventus in an NFL senior team.
And Juventus was coached by.
Tornado. Tornado was also a player coach by that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So Juventus was coached by the gentleman called Manzini. Yeah, Tate Manzini. Still,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
still alive. Then don't look at Tsepiso. No coach again by that time. They had good players. Man, by
Too
that
much.
time.
Yeah, Juventus
Good
had good
players.
players.
The late Botesha, Mabesa, all top good players. They were playing for them.
And on top of that,
Before the young ones, Bomlifi, Boshap Shap came. They were good players. Boshi. There was a gentleman called Shi.
Yeah.
He was good that guy.
And on top of that, the teams also that we're competing with were also.
They were also
because I can
good.
remember Italy.
Was there?
I can remember Brilliant.
Brilliant was
Yeah.
there. There was
Like-
a team called Santos.
Yeah, Santos,
was also
yes.
there. They were good teams by then.
Yo,
They were good teams.
too much. So when did you start? After Liverpool, did you immediately start to organize for Barcelona, or you started back went back to Juventus.
No, we went to Juventus. We
Yes.
were adopted because
Yes.
Sharp by the time he came and he went to Juventus.
Yes.
So our move for team adopted, it was influenced by Sharp
Oh.
because he was our coach,
Yes.
trainer. you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So he recruited us as just Banida didn't do anamol.
Yes.
So we saw, I know we can go. But by that time we were young. Remember when we were young, you are attracted by smaller
Yeah,
things because
yeah.
team around is not the socks, it's not the shorts. So when you think, oh, I go to Juventus, it's not the socks, shorts. And I'm gonna just Adidas. So you know these things everywhere. So we were happy. Say agents, are you more? Not to get socks anymore. Understand? And the players will start to buy soccer boots because if you are check all Liverpool, I think in the really about 4 to 5 players
But
in
when
the
it's
soccer
soccer
boots. Most of them they must not so.
Yeah.
Understand? But when you arrive at Juventus, that's where everything started. When I fit to Juventus, I started to be a full-time coach now.
Oh.
And I was doing great. I think I was doing grade 10. Yeah, I was doing grade 10 by that time. I was doing grade 10.
So how was the response to the guys? Because obviously a coach shouts and sometimes there's conflict, especially
also almost on the same
the
age.
same age with them.
No, it started very, very, very. It was difficult, especially the generation of 87. It was very, very difficult. So that when you shout, you tell them.
Yeah.
But the good thing that makes them the kid, it was from my grandfather. My grandfather was the coach. So soccer balls in a require control. So if you don't listen to me, you don't know how so on a chance you have to listen to me. Understand? It was tough. It was tough. So on a that's how it was. So when he moved, then what another generation. My 87 graduated by about under 15. So then we started the new generation, Yama 89, Ma 90, actually Ma 90.
Yes.
Bo Brega, Bo Nana, Bo Stovatlika, yeah, Bo Dedi Peresha, Bo Tribi, yeah, all that generation. Bo Deiza, yeah, Dedi, yeah, Amkutwan.
Was Bumaloy.
Bosbu, my 89, my 90, nearly my team. That's the team alone I started to assemble. Bona, the way I think Bokaya,
The way he's
Bokaya, they were 13 years old, turning 14 by that time. By that time, in the receivers like under 12, 14, 16.
Yeah.
Not now. So I was building the team for next year for under 14. Then that's why I started full-time coaching now. Say, hey, this is my team. But I graduated. They were coached by Coach Tesla, the late Tesla, by away and by go under 15. So now I started another 14 years old. That's where everything started. Then from there where you come, what a generation Yaluna, then that's how it developed.
So I also knew there was Coach Ncikazi, if I'm not mistaken, Mo Juventus. I think Onadula Kamara Manchester, I think something more. Because he only came with Lahanyana, I think was staying more Free State.
I think it was Kambon,
Yes.
Kambon that coach. Yeah, he coached, but Hadula
Yes,
he
I
left.
remember.
He relocated to Free State. Lena coach Juventus.
So why did you take a decision to migrate from
I wanted to
Juventus
ask the same
start
thing.
Barcelona now?
Yeah.
We were winning. Remember, we were winning. We started there, we were winning. My players were winning. I remember the first trophy that we won 2002.
Yes.
It was it was West tournament.
Yes.
Bo Dedi Peresha, all this Bo Brega, Bo Nana. That team.
Boy, my fresh.
Boy, my fresh. The first tournament.
Yes.
And we beat Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo by that
Had
time,
good players.
Had good players.
You
Had good players.
had good players.
Generation
They had good
Mahlasela, Teletsane, all these good players, Zuma, all good players. They had good players by that time. But they were 14 years old by that time.
Yes.
I remember it was 14 years old. So we played Libo finally. And we beat a lot of good teams. Ne? Remember we played Libo Sontre Swallows. Sontre Swallows was good.
big.
It was big.
It was big.
It was big. We played Libo Ikacheng. We played Sibuki in Brazil. All these top teams.
Yes.
Yes, it was Molinko's team. That's our first tournament.
Yeah.
Then we won that tournament. The second one we played Vaal. That was,
Yes, that count. Yeah.
That Vaal. That was our second tournament. The following year,
Yes.
when we won it. So after
It's
winning
2003.
Yes. After winning the tournament, we go to the chairman of the club, President.
Yes.
President, Arna the Sox. It's a plan. No, I cannot tell it. Okay. I think we are supposed to play a tournament the following
Yes.
We could not again go tournament because the chairman told us we don't have money, we don't have nothing. But we just ask us, we just want 2 tournaments, major one, and we want money. But yeah. Okay. We say okay, it's fine. We move on. We focus because by that time money was not important to us.
Yeah.
You understand? We got angry for that period. Yeah, tournament because we are not participating. But we move on. We keep on playing. We're starting to win. You see players starting to come. The structure starting to grow. To grow. We have under 11. That's why you guys come home. But all the Bumkatani, all the generation of 92.
I coach you know you.
They come, Bumkonza, they started to come. The structure started to be big. We started to have under 10, under 12, we grow. So now the problem was one. The under 11 jersey, the under 12 jersey. We're using one kit. But the jersey did money. Then I went, I said, the chairman, president, jersey for under 12. No, I'm not jersey class. I'm not jersey class. I said, gents, then I went back with the players and I told the players, gents, we have a serious problem. The chairman about like a jersey, about like the socks, about like this. What is the plan? Can we donate? We started to donate. The players said, no, I compensate 10 rand. By that time, the socks in a little 10 rand. So we started to donate 10 rand. I remember the person, the socks, the late Mo Ayanda.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's Ngaga. She's the one like, no, donate and chelete, then get a class, then calculate socks. Then Ramoto is a chelete, then Rakari socks. Then we sit down. Zokhube, you still remember? Oh, then we started move on, remove. We're still growing. The guys about whole lot. We're still playing the game. By that time, we're not playing the league. We're playing only gambling.
Oh yes.
Fella by that time. League. We don't even know about the tournament. So we sit down with the guys one day. Say, my chance. We are not happy. Why can't we open our own thing? And like we got the support of the parents. Parents were starting to get involved in about you guys are complaining. Halina the shorts, Halina Jez, what's the problem?
Vaal Sabu.
The support the parents, we said no, we started now to open our team, Tsepiso Barcelona.
Yes.
That's where everything started. So just let's start. I remember I was with the late Kribi.
Yes.
I was sitting with the Kribi Kidutili, the Zizo, goalkeeper,
Zizo.
Tavisonal things, tuanal things.
Pete Makai.
Pete Makai. We were sitting really three, Ayanda, we were 4. Go tennis court, go Tsepiso.
Yes.
So we that just.
Plus, it was also new.
We were new. You were new. So we're sitting there discussing with the guy. Let's go back, man. Let's open our team. The first question that Tribi asked was, by that time, Barcelona Tribi said, Barcelona. Barcelona. Guess what? We go Soweto.
Yes.
Yeah. So after Soweto.
Was it Ackermans?
It was Ackermans.
Yes.
We find the Team City Peter, Middle East Cosmos, Mapeta Brazil. What? I say, just. Look on the little So we copied from Mole. When we register for Ackermans, we say our team no Tsepiso Barcelona. Not knowing Barcelona, it's a place.
Yes.
When we thought it's the name,
Yati.
you didn't know when we were young. You understand? We find out we get some bit I Tebello Barcelona. And that's a guy match. This is our team. That's where it started. Then that's how we move on. Got team around. Then everything started there. Tebello Barcelona started to grow big.
Yes.
We went go the tournament go so go the biggest tournament Ackermans. And by that time that tournament was big.
Yeah.
And it produced top good players.
Good players.
Good players by that time.
Because I remember I joined Barcelona immediately after you returned from Ackermans. That was when I joined 2003.
Yeah. So we started there. Then the coaching started to grow now, experiencing playing good teams. Bozola Glasgow, Mapeta Brazil, Midlands Cosmos. We played PJ Stars. We played with top teams by that time. There were teams from that side that were good. The Everton Arsenal.
Yes.
The Zone Swallows,
The small farm Black Parrots.
Small farm it was dominating this tournament. Yeah, we started to play big teams like Bode Bates, team Yakoleahola. And we started to make our name for ourselves. Because we were competing against the big teams by that time. And we were winning. We started to win tournament after tournament. Everything was going smooth,
Going well.
Well, we started to win. So that's how we started this thing of coaching. The love grow more.
Now you started realizing how good you are, or how good you can be.
Yes.
In terms of coaching.
Yes, but by that time I was not too much. I was too harsh.
Yeah.
You can tell you, I was harsh. I was fighting because I wanted everything to be done. Strictly. We understand.
But I think one of the things that made you to be one of the excellent or exciting coaches was things that people didn't know. And I think one of the some of the players were not realizing that, but us could also conscientize ourselves by looking on how we are doing things. You always, every month you always bought kickoff. Every week you always bought Ladu. And there were some drills, training drills.
So
we could see more Akale on the drill. Man, Benza more. So when you go to other teams, when you are going to train, it's only 2 pounds. That's how we train. That was how he used it.
And Happy coach was good in terms of fitness training.
Exactly.
That's what I know.
So for the piece of Barcelona, like I'm a more trainer, more a staff, but never not knowing more, it is developing the players to become good players.
No, that's true. That's true because I checked by that time there were no laptop. I was reading Laduma. When I check what the picture, man, this guy's about 7. 10. So how do I do this really can kick off A1? So the best way to do these drills, I have to buy soccer balls. That's why it's through what I'm telling. I was every month I was buying balls. Our team ended up having 15 balls.
Yes, I remember.
So it was easy for me to do whatever that I've copped, go that page and do it, go feel it, because I was reading it, understanding it, why it helps the players to do what. So our players, they started to be good. Because technically we good. To be honest. I remember when we play School of Excellence, our game against School of Excellence.
Yes.
When Tualata was top game, Tebello was on the game, Basti was top. That game,
Coach Manta was still alive.
Coach Manja was alive.
Even at Soweto in Ackermans, there was a point where Tolata was on fire. Basti was on fire. I remember.
So I was not aware by that time that I'm doing the right thing, working on the technique of our players, the growth. How do I develop them? You understand? Because everything that we do, we are running with the ball. Sometimes without the ball. You understand? But I didn't saw it somewhere. By that time, I never attended coaching course. But it came in my mind, man. We need to get these players to understand how to run with the ball. Because I was fighting with him. You can run, but control the ball. So I made him run with the ball in the session. Go ground. Take the ball. Push a ball. Because every time I push, we ran a ball. He said to you, I make him run go ball over fielding. And I started to develop footy high right. Because the game that way tested me when he played School of Excellence with the late coach Manja. By the way, he's my mentor. Because that way everything started. He's the one who influenced me to go and study, to do coaching course and get more information about all whatever I'm doing. So we play School of Excellence. And we play, I think the game ended 3-3.
Yes, the first one.
The
Because
first
I
one.
think we had two.
We played 2.
The first one, Kimoano Tebello was paid.
Yes.
The second one, it was out Botolas.
Yeah, the second group.
Tebello.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were the keeper. That game, it was good. We played Ibo Keegan Toli.
Yes.
We played Ibo Dida, the late Dida, all Bojabulani Shongwe, all Umashat, Makudubela. We played the best players by that time. And we were competing.
Yeah.
And the players from, I remember the first academy to play with was Silver Stars.
Thank you. So now you remember when the first academy.
Yeah.
You know who was coaching the Silver Stars by that time? Back then. It was Hulani Mkwena. We
Yes.
played with the team Hulani Mkwena was coaching by that time.
Heaven.
Hulani, we compete. Hulani was there, he was the coach. The first team that we played was Silver Stars.
Silver Stars.
I remember.
And the
Somewhere,
second one was Beat Vest to Jonas Mates.
Jonas made things in the tournament.
Number tournament quarterfinal.
Yes.
Ratomo le Beat Vest.
That when it started. So what I saw go Silver Stars, it was different. When we arrived there, organization was top.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go face 2 field.
Ncikazi.
I will see Coach Rulano Abedi coach. By that time, we didn't know he'll be a big name by now.
Yeah.
You understand? We understand him, we treat him coach. We have a game, we organize, then a game, then we play against Silver Stars. You see, Babedi coach, do everything, warm up. Oh, no.
Le ke na fela ka
Ah,
group.
dress again. Come on, wait, 1, 2, 3. Mr. Rev, I watch what to play. Ready, man. We were hammered, Baba. We were hammered. We were sharp. I remember we went there to teams. Remember,
Yes.
the generation year 87, 88, when my
Yes.
Joseph Boffa.
Yes.
We played. We were hammered 4. I think the second team was hammered 6. Say, yeah. Yeah, but the Silver Star. That's why we see football is serious. I say, these guys. After the game, now we didn't have a cool down.
La Dressel.
Unsa sikhaftisa waja ukadressise waja anadaba cool down waja uphutha jezi yaphuthuwa captain uphutha jezi jezi sakana yena we done rejiwe kahani you didn't know after you have a cool down restriction unsa sikhaftisa waja ukwatile rejiwe ma 6 then like kwatile gidutsi mona ke chance no more dlala team. We thought we were the best. Check my now. So it was tough. It was tough, yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
We played them. Then we played Vets University for Jonas Mates.
Jonas Mates,
Yeah, one of the.
I was afraid, like, no, guys.
Yeah.
But I knew we had tough team because even Linda Mosai, I knew it was not easy for me to make it into the first team.
That
Because
lineup, yeah.
only fella, Balafela the striker. It was my fresh, it was the D, it was me, Kana who was Swaziland. It was
Okay.
Swaziland was there,
Yeah.
Swazi was there, and it was a pool of strikers.
We had the depth of good players by that time.
Yeah.
Good players.
So I was afraid, no more. So that's when Vets University arrived, they were all dying blonde.
Yes.
Plus.
But they really great suits.
Yes.
By that time, guess what? Good gaming. Yeah, you will be surprised, you know. They were camping on we were camping on good room. They were camping. We have to take a train. The first car at 5.
Yes.
So what?
Tsepiso,
Tsepiso, yeah,
layoff.
layoff. Yeah, we have real layoff. The first one. I to Afghanistan. Why? I'm gonna check the ticket. The first one.
Yes.
The police or everyone actually can ticket exam. But then I got 6.
Yes.
So by 6 o'clock, the best to wheel. The time I'm told, check out guy. Tsepiso ga layoff. I walk 3 o'clock. I wake them up. I just slapang. Layoff. From layoff, Palama train. The first one. It was Franache. After straight for Ratomo. And Ratomo hole,
Yeah.
Class kwa. The extension, I think it's extension 3. Golden Highway.
Yes,
It's
Golden
far.
Highway,
yes.
It's far. We have to work. People understand about 1 hour from there to there. Go fielding. We have to walk.
And that game was our first game. It was starting for quarterfinals. So our first game. It was starting at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, we need to be able to.
Yes, sir.
We're playing Vets. Vets, when we arrived there, Vets is all taken Kolo, but you got
Yes.
Kadi Veko, but you speak the parents. Next. Yes, it was tough. But guess what? We played.
Yeah.
We played. We put the tracksuit aside, soccer boots aside, kit aside. We played because they were prepared.
Yeah.
The guys were prepared mentally. They were prepared. It was not about the resources.
Yeah.
And people were shocked when we told them, they were shocked. They say, you can't.
And there was this technique that you used to do. I don't know why you used it. So the first 5 minutes you will tell skillful players to dribble them around so that you can win the crowd. Why was that?
You know that thing. I don't know. It just come to ease the nerves of our players because I will look into your eyes, guys. I keep well alone. It is one. Just over on. So I will give the skillful one. I tell Basti.
Yes.
Passam Basti.
Yes.
No, true. It's a job. True. If Basti is not there, Toilet is there. Toilet is true. Or Tumel. Tumel on this. Tua. As Tua, he was the one I call here. Because he was sometimes in the captain. I what a fella. I pick it like. I call it. Basti. Palame. Crowd it. Yo. Alice is him now.
Yeah.
That's how we win. Then we drop the nerve to the player, and also we threaten the opponent.
And the crowd is behind you.
Is behind us. They say, hey, Manchester will start also. Then after 10 minutes, we start to play. Then that's how it was.
Another technique was one. I'm going to shoot straight to the goalkeeper just to test him what I feel and I know I'm winning.
You win. That's how it was. That's how it started, and it helped a lot, because that's where the crowd of football, the love that we have, are still crying about that field because it produced most of the good players. You can't have a big township like Tepiso. There's no football.
Exactly what I was going to ask. Like, how did that impacted the football, the classic football, the Tepiso football? When you talk about Tepiso grounds, Madzie State, Jostad, what they did now. So how did it impact to classic football?
It killed a lot. It killed a lot of teams because first of all, where those kids are going to play? They're going to play on the street, and which is you can't play ball over street because when you will get hit by cars, and it's still happening. You understand? And that thing, a big role. You see a lot of kids got Tepiso, because there's nowhere to play.
Yes.
But back then, got Tepiso. You will know Sunday when I'll tournament. All of us,
always.
It will be packed. 9 o'clock, it's packed. 50 kilo it's packed. Or S20 to 7 is there. It's packed. You see. So that thing, it was assisting also. But now you find it now. Most of the kids are idle. You can go there. That's how that's the honest truth. I was telling the councillor, you need to make a plan so that these kids must play somewhere. You ask yourself, when you arrive at township near Tepiso, these kids baba palaka. That's the first question you ask yourself. So it's easy to attract to these things about the drugs, all these things. You understand? So that thing played a big role because most of the kids they were playing there, and that field was one, and 4 to 5 teams were training. We were sharing. One field catching one. No, Santos is brilliant, Juventus, Italy. Share each and every one on the corner. I catch Juventus. It's like Juventus, corner and we were training. We managed it because we were creative enough by that time. Or the spaces in so we can do something. Understand? So it's painful knowing now that there's no field there, and also the issue of home to stay. But some of the things you can't control them. It's not easy because it's influenced by municipality. If municipality already know this land has been bought by certain people, you can't do nothing because the land belongs to the municipality. You see, so it's very, very, very difficult for us, people who love football, to go back there and give it back to where we come from. And it's very painful because where I'm here now at NWU, But when I go back, okay, what's a piece?
Yeah.
Even now, there's a boy who's very talented. There got a piece, but we can't see him because there's no field.
Yes.
There's no field. Remember, most of the players, Neritola easy.
Yeah.
They will play for certain team, but will come around, come and play for this team. This team is more organized.
And also they were close to us because they were watching us. Then
Yes.
They would fall in love with how we play.
Yes.
They say, coach, the trainer didn't leave.
Yes.
Then that's how they
Yes.
train. Yes. So I can see now that we are flourishing, we are winning time and again.
Yeah.
But people don't know there was a period where you lost a lot.
Yeah.
And I remember there was this, we needed to have a mental stability. Because I remember from that period of 2003 to 2005, we were always in each and every knockout, and in each and every tournament, we were knocked out on the semi-finals.
Yes.
When we go to penalties, we know we are knocked out.
Yeah.
If we don't score, they will score us one. We know we are knocked out. So, in terms of those coaches that are struggling currently, how would you advise in terms of building their mental stability?
No, it started from you as a coach. What you want, you know, you need to have a vision as a coach. Or I want to be a coach that will win the tournaments or the leagues or sticks or you know the championship. It starts from you. What you want. You need to have a clear plan, a vision from you. Because sometimes most of the coaches they start to get lost when time goes on. And also you have to know. Are you going to be a senior coach or a development coach?
Oh,
Yes.
You have to choose. You can't be both. Back then, we were doing both.
Yeah.
Because by that time, they were not structured. But now, football now is more structured. It's different now. So you have to choose. If you want to be a development coach, what do you want to achieve first as a development coach? To produce players.
Yes.
To play well. Yeah. To play NFD, to play PSL, to play for the national team. That's your job as a development coach. Produce players to play for your senior team, like NWU. We're developing the under-13s to play well, to play for senior team.
Yes.
If the opportunity doesn't come for him to go somewhere, he can play for our senior team because we have the senior team. That's how it is. That's why it started from you, your role as a coach. What do you want to achieve? You understand?
Yeah.
So, if you want to be a senior coach, where do you want to be a senior coach?
Yeah.
You want to coach at this. Well, there's no structure. If you want to be a good coach, you have to coach at the structure. You have to coach at the league.
Yes.
You can't say I want to be a good coach winning tournament. That makes me realize that I'm wasting my talent winning all these tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm busy winning, but I'm still on the one place. Yeah, winner, man. Next year I'm still playing. We still one place. This thing, young thing. I can't do one thing now and then, rotate one thing, keep hitting now and then. That's how, as a senior coach, you need to know your line already. Now as a senior coach, I want to coach for SAB.
Yes.
Also at the same time, knowledge.
So that's where the mentorship of Coach Manza comes in as well.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
That's why he told me straight, Coach Manza. Not Coach Manza only. I have a lot of people that I normally consult.
Yes.
Normally I will go to Coach Ogi, sit there the whole day, people football. He will take out the books and told me, Coach,
Okay, it's fine. Can use this one.
can I continue?
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Okay.
Sharp.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Coach Makalakala.
Ogiman. I
Yes.
call him Ogiman. He's the one who started to say, hey boss, you need to get qualification. You can't be a coach without knowledge. You go and get qualification.
And I remember he was very impressed when the second week we came from School of Excellence.
Yes.
Because we were doing that, they were doing that to be on top of the ball and to pass.
Yes.
You reprimanded us. You're not supposed to trap and pass.
Yes.
You're supposed to trap, do some show or scheme,
Something
then pass.
And pass.
And we dominated on that game. And people were surprised, like, yo. And even Makalakan watched us and say, Coach, after game, he said, Coach, come here.
You get it right. And remember, he's the one who organized the game for us.
Yes.
He was close to Coach Mandla, the late Coach Mandla.
Yes.
So I asked him, man, we need to test. I need to test my players, and
Yes,
also as a coach. how far are we?
Yeah.
They said, the only way, go and play school of excellence.
Yes.
I said, school of excellence is tough. I said, how can I play school of excellence?
Yeah.
I said, no, tell your boys, go enjoy. And when I arrived there, we find Bafana School, they play similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're knocking the ball around,
Yeah.
they juggle the ball, they do all these styles of the ball. I say, here there's no pressure, everyone is free. Then Machita Sala, so he's the one who influences me, tell me, if you want to grow, go and do coaching qualification. Say, how do I do coaching qualification? No, you have to do introductory level 1, level 2. By that time, there were no KFC license or all this.
Yeah.
There were introductory, after introductory, you have to do level 1, level 2, level 3, then you do the A license, pro.
Yes.
By that time, it was no KF license. I said, I have to do this. So how do I go? I said, no, there are courses. There are people who are doing courses. Go and get information. Then I did it.
Yeah.
I remember my first qualification, I did it with Tate Kuntikubek. He was my instructor.
Yes, yes.
I did my introductory course with him. Like the same year, I was taken by the region, Safas Dibing, to
Yes,
do
yes.
grassroots course.
Yes.
And I was like, they paid for me. Then I went to do grassroots course and I did youth coaching through to Safas Dibing, because by that time I was appointed to be the coach for the region for the under 15 and for the under 17. So the courses they came in. Then the lady that is Zegundwe is the one who said, hey man, there's a boy from Sharpeville. He's doing good, man, that boy. Let's bring him. He told Coach Japan.
Yes,
So Coach Japan, let's get that boy. Let's improve his coaching. Then I started there my coaching qualification. That's where I met Tate Kuntikubeka, Sramelo Tswaka. They were my instructor at that time. I do my youth coaching, I do my grassroots coaching with Mr. Sramelo Tswaka, Coach Obek. That's where my coaching qualification started. I started to see now, these things that I was doing before, they are correct, but I was not doing them the correct way. You understand?
Yeah.
Remember what we do, Ronago, before?
Yes.
We will say Monday until Wednesday,
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
We run. Fitness, Baba.
Fitness.
One more, two. Then Laboneki, the ball went.
Yes.
Yeah, ball out. By that, because we were trained like that before by other coaches.
Friday's game plan.
Yeah, Friday's game plan.
Come out, against 100 defender, busy working in South
Yeah. You see.
And when
Yes.
You see. So that model started to see, this is the coaching course shift to show you. You are doing correct, but on the certain time you do this.
Yes.
Thursday do
Which is
this.
wrong,
This
yeah.
is do.
Yeah.
Then channel us to see, this is how we do things. You understand? I saw the importance from there of the coaching course. Doesn't mean when you do coaching course you can be a top coach
Yeah.
or what. You can be without qualification, you can do good. Because I did good without qualification.
qualification,
And I
yeah.
competed with the guys that got qualification.
Qualifications.
You understand? That's how it was.
And by the way, Coach Benza never lost to Mwaga Saulos.
No.
3 times.
No.
3 times. Never lost to Mwaga Saulos.
No, I never lost against Swallows because I have that thing against Swallows. They know Swallows. I won't say it. But they know Swallows. I don't lose against Swallows.
Yeah.
So my players know when we play Swallows, we fight.
Yeah.
We compete. Yeah.
So coach, how did it come about through your journey? How did you end up in NWU? How did you end up at NWU?
Remember, after Tsepiso Barcelona, I was recruited to go to VUT.
Yes.
I spent 6 years for VUT, coaching as the head of development.
Yeah.
That way I started there. I was there. I went to VUT. I spent 6 years. It played a big role because now I was introduced to varsity football.
Yeah.
I didn't know about varsity football. Back then, varsity football, it was called Tuesday. There was a league that was playing on Tuesdays.
Oh.
University football, Tuesday. You would go there, play with the girls at night, play with the boys after. You go to UJ, you go to tax. That's where I was introduced. And I was also introduced to the new things. But now, it's a piece of gravel.
Yes.
It's 25 to go. I'm not struggling. Everything is here. It's here. Feel the other tricky. I can give one. That's the way I started to shine. You know, say, no, I can do whatever I want. Then I went Molen. It was tough. When I went there, the guy keep on coming to me. I remember it was Adolphus Totet.
Yes.
He came to my house about 3 to 4 times. talking to my mother, to my family. Ngwana ha ba to sebetsa. O busy, o right, but ha ba to sebetsa. You keep on saying ha ba to sebetsa. Ha ba to sebetsa because never say understand the control. No, go VT. Now you're starting to be more professional. You are signing a contract and all these things. So he was not saying I'm going to sign. He was saying how about to sebetsa. So how about to sebetsa? Because mucho or coach or they never say understand. So he came to my house about 3 to 4 times. Then I remember when I decided to say, no, let me go there and check what is going on. What's happening there. We came with the HOD, that is station one. We came on the field. We were playing Komi Patong. I think we were playing Aaron in a tournament, or I can't remember, but we were playing a tournament Komi Patong. It was a big one. We lost on the final, beaten by the base by that time.
Yeah, I think it was Aaron Mukwena.
It was Aaron Mukwena tournament. We lost the We played the HOD of V2 was there. After the game, he came to us. Oh, hold on, we Patong. He came and said, Jens, I want to speak to you. The HOD, then he introduced himself. I'm Stas from Vaal. This is Adolphus, the team manager of VT. We are interested to adopt you as our development to come to VT. Even your coach is going there. I look at my players. They were excited, but they don't want to. I can see them in their eyes that they looked at me. Okay, it's fine. Now we agreed, so we'll come there. We didn't go Monday, we went Tuesday. When I arrived there, I was alone. The players didn't come. Abad.
Evan.
Say, I'll just listen to the So what's wrong? Ah, coach, beauty. Oh, you know, Bashita. Let's say piece of it. All these places. Let's talk. We arrange a meeting Friday. Normally, back then, we used to have our meetings on Friday. I said, Jens, I called them, Mr. Jens, this is a big opportunity for us. We wanted to compete at the higher level. So the resources are more. We don't choose our AUT, our football to grow. And if UT is playing the league, they will help us start about transport. We won't donate Chile tournament. Everything is there. And it was a blessing discussed by that time. That's where everything started. Our name grow. I grow big because now I'm attending university football. I see how they do things. Well structured. It's an institution. You don't do whatever you want. Everything is done correctly. You understand? If you want to book a transport, you don't use a phone. You have to write a possession letter. If you want to buy soccer balls, you do a letter, motivation. Everything was done on paper. You understand? I started to see, okay, this is how institution do things. Okay, it's fine. Back then, go to Juventus. Just a driver. It was easy. Someone from understand. But there, things are done professional. You know, you submit your feature, then they book the transport. Every fee is there for the whole season. The kit, the training kit, the training equipment is there for the whole season. Everything was done professional by that time. You understand? So that's how I saw my football started to grow. And another thing from there, it helped the success of Moshodi. It was influenced by VG. Because players that were attending Moshodi, they were training for VG, for better facilities. That thing helped the success of Moshodi to grow big. And another thing also, the mind and moving around, doing some research, I started to understand I need my players to compete at the higher level. So how do I do it? Because Kokasi, there's no tournament, there's no Coca-Cola Cup, there's no Metropolitan, there's no KMCP, there's no big tournament. I said, Jens, we need to move. I asked them, Jens, I remember the first time I was with Mr. Shabalala, going door to door, influencing parents. Hey, let's take players from food.
I remember the first time we were playing the tournament at MTN.
MTN Cup.
Then I think the last game that I played, because after we had to the Barabata school because in Ratomo, I think the region to Melomtis. We won the diversity school in Joburg. Because I remember that was the solitary goal that I scored. That took us to the semi-finals. That's where Bomagia were cleaning up and Biomapala, represent the provincial. Now we are no longer there because we are behind Kamsa Honor School, and so we didn't have a chance to go and present Motlodi. So that's where it started. I saw now, growing now is growing big. Then the second year, then I saw Machinta migrating from their respective schools to
We moved them to one place. Because it didn't start there. Remember, it started Kotwarana.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it started because all the players that are going to go to Juventus, they were attending Kotwarana.
Yes.
Then Kotwarana, they were filled, it was Master, who was the coach.
Tishamdis.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a guy, gentleman, Anakusha Italy, Tumelo Mkhata.
Yes.
Yes, he told me one thing, coach, if you want to keep on having more players, let's go and help and recruit players, Coach Wakana.
Yes.
When I arrived there, I saw these players that are playing are my players. These are my players.
So you have no one to
I know all these boys. These are my players. I said, no, coach. I didn't see the bigger picture. I said, no. Forget about your players. There are those who are talented that are not playing football, but
Yes.
and it was true. By that time, we went there with a proposal saying, can we train the school on Fridays only? You teacher, you continue coaching the team.
Monday to Thursday.
But I saw the principal by that time, was so. And the guy who pushed us to go there, it was Mr. Tatele Ufuke.
Oh yes.
It was same man. He went there to represent him, and there's a good coach here. What's a piece? We need to school on Atuse school. And then you guys were winning.
Yeah,
I remember
too
you
much.
won the under 14, under 12,
Yes.
Danon. You were winning. But
In Champions League. Yeah, Champions League.
yes, you were winning. You were winning. Tottenham was winning lots of
too
tournaments.
much.
Too much. But they always lose. However happy because
Yes,
the organization
yes.
was not good.
Yeah.
Then we went there. We started there. The coach master, Coach Tumel. We went there. We trained you on Fridays.
Oh, so Coach Tumel.
Yeah, Coach Tumel.
Fitness training.
Yeah, he was
Tebello
good.
fitness training.
And also on goalkeeping. Goalkeeper coach.
Yes,
He was
yes,
good.
yes.
Because he did goalkeeper coaching course before.
Yeah.
He was good. So he influenced me, say, man, let's go and help the school. Because we are regular got say, man,
Yeah.
these kids need us, our experience. And parallelly, when they tell the principal, these guys, they're good, they're doing good for community. Let them help Swagana.
Yeah.
And we went there, we are saying, okay, we'll come on Fridays and train these boys. Then we went on Friday. But we saw how they do things. They don't do things correct way. Because we identify where is the problem.
Yeah.
Because these boys, you guys were good. Manchester, you were good. But when you play against the Colo Stadium, you struggle. We saw, these guys,
They can't play together.
they can't gel together. The problem relies from the coach. Because he does not understand these guys, how they play Kukas.
Yeah.
We understand. We try to come in and say, coach, teacher, can we come in and assist when we play against Botolo Pili, Colo Stadium? No, he rejected us. No, I'm in charge. I'm the coach. What? All this. I said, okay, it's fine. Then we keep on going on Friday. Your job, we told us straight, our job is to train all these players. But we have that thing, man. We can help. We can help because we can see players that we train, go school. They are good. So we started to ask ourselves, why these boys, they are losing against the college of Kanachen, Sabokasteva. They look good to solve. Understand? But we wanted to come in, but he started to reject us and say, no, your job is to train them on Friday. I said, it's fine. That's where I started to say, okay, it's fine. If he doesn't want our help, I'll go back. Luckily enough, the same year, my late brother Ken was attending school.
Oh yes.
They were playing, I think it was MTN Cup against Tutoloro. That's where everything started coming through. And by that time, our team was already go VT by that time. We started to train go VT. The same year, then he told Mr. Chabalala and Chief, there was another teacher, we call him Chief, Mr. Loho. Chief, say Chief, my brother is a coach. By that time, he just look at me. I said, coach. Okay, it's fine. Then Bazala Tutolore and Vasogolis, they went half time, it was not, Tutolore, it was on fire. Remember that time in the Alligator, Walker, Neile, Haji. The big. Boaz. They're a good team. Yeah, but that time it was tough. They were winning everything. Everything. I remember the teacher, it was Mr. Manyukul. Yeah, he was there. He was the one who was in charge. I went there half time, until I wanted to talk. I heard Mr. Chavala wa coach, but how we the relevant things that are like a ground.
Yes, sir.
Raulu Akora, what was see. But no, he's talking something different than football, you understand? Or no, how Jimmy when I I'm waiting for that moment. Molo is going to talk coaching.
Yeah.
Or just this guy's back so I'm pressing so I'm done short passing long ball. Coaching, you know, we need that coaching. I said, this guy's teacher how we coaching. There's no way I coach until it's fine. Then I think I called Kenny, I called Guna, there was another guy Guna, and there was a boy called Mugasto. Yeah.
Mugasto.
I said just, you know, these guys badala short passing game. Habala the ball. E ground le go. Do not thola ball. They dala long. So high fika o mara ba fast batla ba dala short passing game. Ba fika ka pele. Batla o lo. Stop popping the ball. Akele be ball fast ke le dlale. Nkampa ba nka motho. And they did it. Surprise they did it. They started battle. By that time it was late because Tutolo was leading 3-0. And by that time, Tutolo can another support. All the school children they were there. It was big by that time. It was big.
It was hard to beat.
It was hard to beat. That's why I said, man, this guy is able to put team. I said, man, I went the following day. I said, then I went there. I said, man, don't pay me. Volunteer, I want to help. I want to help. I said, okay, no problem. Come. Then I went there. Then I started to do research. I said, why is dominating? Most of the players, they are playing for K7. Sompo is training them for high. Is the coach goes school. So we need to do something. I have a plan, man. I have a team, VT. Most of my players, they are attending Go Shandu. I can influence, but I need your support. Or talk to the parents. We take them the mole.
So now you are creating a national team.
Yeah, I'm creating the team. I take all my boys. Know exactly that I want to compete with those teams, those school of excellence, go to tournament.
It's not about district.
It's not about district.
Yeah, it's not about
the
district.
picture is big there.
Yes.
I'm looking at the bigger picture. And I reported that thing. But the principal, Mr. Tuhaila, was rejecting, saying, no, we don't have kids. But what I did before the same year, 2018, 2019. No matter.
2008.
2008.
Yes.
It was 2008 by that time. The first school to qualify for national tournament was Mhlodi, under 14. That team here, Bo Skalvey, Bo Pandoza, Bo Basta, that team, Bo Toto, Bo Tualata. I remember that team, the first year, Nabata grade 8. Botovi. Yes. Nabata Dofika Mhlodi. Ki ona influence that breakthrough. No. Mr. Chavala, this guy looks like something different. I said, we have qualified. I remember when we played the Pirates. Yes. We played the Pirates. We beat Pirates. We beat School of Excellence. By that time, we already played Barcelona League, School of Excellence. Yeah. We know how School of Excellence is. It was easy for us. And also the resources of VT, they help us because we were starting now regime like VT. I did ball at 20, and everything. So it was easy. The same team under 14, Pandos. I took it, chance. If you want to compete, come and train for VT. Some they were complaining, all the stories. But I told them, I give them the bigger picture chance. If you want to compete against the best, you have to train these facilities. Yeah. And they got the training, they told a good training. And they bought my story and they saw it because we started to win. We won district, we won the region, we won provincial. Provincial is tough. Yes. You know, you're going to meet.
They are good teams.
School of Excellence, you have to meet Bupelo. By that time, Bupelo was existing.
Yes.
You have to meet Rosina Sidiba, Super Sports. Yeah. So it was tough. It was not easy. Luckily, on our stream, it was School of Excellence and some 2 schools. Then we won it. Then we beat Paris, Bupelo 1-0. Then we represented Gauteng. We went Kompumalang. I think we went Koya. It was we went Kompumalang to the national championship. The first one, 2008. The second one, it was Kemutsipe. By that time, when we played the second year, I've already done my job.
Yeah.
I've taken Bobasti Bo Lebohang, Bo Menta Bo Lebohang.
Based in
But Bom Konza Bo Shandu, we took them, all of them. We started to protect as agents, we prepared. The following year we played, I remember we played, there was a tournament called Vodacom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was replaced, it was MTN, then it became Vodacom. We were hammered. We were hammered 4x4. We were calling ourselves 4x4. We played Streaming Saruna, it was Super Sports. It was, because Parrot was in Arasa, it was Super Sport, it was School of Excellence, it was Rosina.
Yes.
And by that time, Rosina, it was Super Sport. They were playing Cabo Camelo Mokocho, Kimita Rasmus, Bibo Nsumaelo, Williams was on the keeper, Tato Keke. They have good players.
Too much.
Zungu, because when Zungu was playing there, was also there. They were good players by that time. And by that time, remember Machita, they were generation Yama 91, 92. We were playing Lima 89.
Yeah.
Those guys were 90.
Yeah.
Bonsumaelo, they were older than us. But here we won. But we were competing against, when we arrived there, the age was different because now a School of Excellence, it's like about Jabulani Shongwe, about Mahlatsi, Makudibela, they bring this centre back. There's another play for Tax and Super Sports. I forgot his name. They were good players by that time.
Yeah.
So us, because by that time, Machita kona fitla ngo secondary.
Yes.
Bona ba bona tsaba le go secondary by that time. That way we are hammered. We play against School of Excellence. They hammered 4. They beat at 4. We play Super Sports. I remember when we played Super Sports, they beat us 5. The guys didn't want to play the second game, and we have the best team. We told ourselves. The last game we played, we were playing. I think it was we were playing a team from Soweto. By that time, that team was partnership with Kaizer Chiefs because I remember Bola Kibaloy, they were playing.
Yes.
I don't know, I forgot that school is from Soweto. We were playing. Most Kaizer Chiefs players, they were attending there. The coach who was coaching the school, it was the late Terasipo. I remember well. Because after the game, he came in, because I'll talk to me and say, hey, don't give up, we're doing a good job. But when I check, we lost 5. Yeah, that's where the school football comes in. And then we started to win, by that time. After the Vodacom Cup,
Yes.
we started to win. We won the Kemotsepe, we represented Trauteng.
Yes, I remember.
We won all the Coca-Cola Cup.
Available trophies.
Yeah.
All of it, we won it.
Yeah.
And when I look back, I look for myself and I say, I've done it. In school football,
Yeah.
you understand? We won all the school tournaments.
Now for you to move into the big.
I need to move to
national
another
team.
one. Then at the time, I'm still in VUT.
Yes.
I remember the year when they fired the coaches, the senior coach.
Yes.
The team was on the relegation zone.
Oh.
By that time, in the relegation. Then we were playing Amateur Tuesday. By that time, Tuesday League, the University League game by that time. I'm done this side.
Yes.
I say, man, I'm winning, but I want to test myself more. Like enough, they fired the coaches. Not likely, sure, it was bad. Those were my colleagues. I got the opportunity. They say, coach, I was alone.
Yeah.
I'm coaching the development. I'm coaching SAB team. I'm coaching the under 17s, under 15. I'm alone. I'm the only coach at the university. They just fired the 2 coaches. Now they say, coach, finish the season and make sure you avoid the relegation. And I did good. Relegation. By that time, we were playing our Tuesdays. We qualified. By that time, they were taking 4 teams. Before the Varsity Cup
Yes.
thing, we played the league. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, they play against each other. They
Okay.
take 1, 2, yeah. They play top 4. They take
It's something
2, 4.
like playoffs.
Yeah, they play something like playoffs. Like enough, we were hosting as VT. I think we end up number 2 by that time. And I was coaching there. I said, oh, I can coach here. Because players, they were responding to me. By that time, I was coming. They started to respond to me. It was not the new team because I would stay at the field and watch the senior team train and watch all their games, how they play. You understand? I was not that coach. After development training, I pack my bags and go. No, I'll watch how they do things, how they play the friendlies, all these things. I will watch them. Even Jomo was training with VT. I will arrive early and watch Cosmos train, even their games.
Yes.
You understand? So it was easy for me to coach the senior team because I've been there and I can relate with the players that are there. I know most of them, where the background, the new ones that are coming. Then I started to coach there. We qualify for national championship of the university. I remember we lost 1-0. We lost in the final, beating by it was TUT. Yeah, we lost to TUT because we beat
Plus
UJ.
TUT have been dominated.
Yeah, it been dominated, but it was
they've
tough.
been
And we were supposed to win that thing.
Yeah.
We missed a lot of chances by that
Yeah.
game. But we lost on the penalty. It was fine. We went to the championship in go Teflop in Limpopo.
Oh, yeah, Limpopo, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I tested myself. Hey, gents, I can coach seniors. That's why I can even coach seniors.
Yeah.
There's something wrong. Nothing wrong. That's my breakthrough. I go to the senior team. The following year, no, I was staying there. Then I started to approach them. I said, they advertised the post for we need a coach for senior team. But I was there. I asked the manager, why can't I take that job? Because I can do good.
Yeah.
Good. Because Nakata promoter, even the players that they were playing for senior team.
Now,
I said, these guys, I coached them at the age of 12 years, 11 years. I can coach them even more. And I have that light, I can compete in this league. They say, no, I stay here. When you are good on development, we are not ready for senior team. I said, okay, it's fine. I went there. I remember we won co-promotional. We won the league 3 times. Promotional league. Not getting promoted because the senior team was playing Kotoko SAB. And it's got frustrated that day.
Yes,
I say, man, I'm doing good, but I can't go there. I want to compete there. My players are leaving. You understand? So we won the league 3 times. 3 times promotional league, but we couldn't go promotion because the senior team was striking.
there.
Then the following year, I remember when I started now to say, no, I have to move. I told the manager, now I want to move. I can't stay here long because now I have to grow. I have to grow. I need to go up. I said, no. And they keep on saying one thing. You are not ready. Stay here.
And I know I feel.
I can feel it, you know, I can feel. Because Kokasi, the computer, the first teaming, same players, I can compete good tournament and we're winning. So I have that thing, man, I can do better here, you understand? Not, I'm discouraging the coach who was in charge, but ideally that hope, that spirit, then we moved, we didn't agree. I said, no, the following year, I moved, then that's where Vaal Milano came in. Yeah. Came in and said, no, we are interested, we will be seeing your job. We are interested in
it, yeah.
Can you come? I said, I'm available. I said, what I'm going to do, they say, you're going to coach the senior team. I said, good shot, well done. Yes, now I'm going to show them. And I did, you know, I did.
Yeah.
I remember I won the league twice with Vaal Milano.
Yes.
Yeah. The first season I won the league. We won Kodi Plus, we come back. The following year I won the league again. Go senior team in. Understand? Because I have that idea, I have that ability to coach in that level. Understand?
Yeah.
VUT was trying to deny me to be there. Understand? We won the league twice, but the problem we will keep on coming back from the playoffs because I didn't have an idea about the playoffs. The referees and what. Now I know to plan for the league, to plan for 30 games. I can plan for 30 games. I know how to win 30 games, the formula of the league, how to play this league, you understand? It was a new thing for me, competing against, when I arrived at the playoffs, we competed with teams, big teams, they are well sponsored, but I didn't give up. I keep on pushing, keep on pushing. That's my journey to Vaal Milano started. So, when I was at VUT, we played in our league, we played the UJ.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to play the UJ. The sports officer was NWU, he was the coach for UJ by that time, Thomas Tebello. That's where he knows me. We normally play with him. He was beating me. He wanted to say, hey, I'm for headache. I keep on asking after the game, coach, what is your secret? I want to know, man. My team is good.
Yeah, but
hey, there's something special. But he was denying. But he saw me. Go VT. Okay, this guy is good. You understand? Then that's where I started to have that relationship from back then. The varsity games. I started to know my job there. Even go Vaal Milano. I spent 5 years go Milan because I spent 6 years go VT. I spent 5 years go Vaal Milano, and we did good.
Yeah,
we did good. We were winning. We were winning the league. We won the tournament. We were bringing something different to football. Yes. That team growth. Remember, Vaal Milano had the ladies, had the development, had the structures. Even we we work daily. The guy, Monges, we work there, and we take that team to be where it deserves. No longer to by competing, it becomes the biggest team go Vaal, Crow.
So was the coach the one who influenced you to come here to NWU?
Yes, he's the one. To be honest, he's the one. And now, actually, I never apply. Each and every job the coach is doing, they keep on knocking in my door. And I tell, I can just about the bag of
But it's not good. You are good. You are good.
Yeah. The guy come to my house. Even Vaal Milan, they came to my house. They came cook around. They say, then I say, no, I can't talk. But I want to, but then I end up joining them. You understand? Even here, they came, they said, hey, coach, we need you.
That means Vaal Milan because I remember you
Yes.
also had a meeting with us and saying Vaal Milan wanted to adopt us in 2005.
Yeah,
Then we refused as players. We said, no, why? We're not going there.
Yeah.
Juniors killing the football.
Yeah, we're stealing all the best players.
Yeah, plus remember.
So here's the question from Game Changers. They say, here you were, you won the league with the NWU.
Yes.
Then Jiggy, we saw on the papers that you are fired. What happened through that team?
Yeah, when I arrived here, I was coaching with Coach Thomas.
Yes.
The first year, okay. The following year, we won the league.
Yes.
First year, when I arrived here, won the league. Because I know the formula of this league.
Yeah.
I know where to collect points, where I will drop the points, because I've been doing for years this thing.
Yeah.
So it was easy for me. I said, no. I changed then there. I was working through me. He said, no, coach, I'm going to leave you the team. We'll coach the team, continue with the team. You are good. I understand. I said, no. The first season, we won the league. We were really going to box back.
Yes.
Yeah, we go box back. I go the playoffs.
And at least that was not the first time you...
And I know, when I go there, I play myself because I know what is happening there.
Yeah.
And I told him, it's not easy.
You want to go straight.
You can prepare. We can prepare the team, but...
So was it the first time when we played at Riga Park?
Yes, Riga Park. Yeah. First time when we Riga Park. We played close. That year we qualified. I don't know what happened. The guy Anna captured the score. I don't know what it's anymore. Even today, we still want that video. We were robbed ka goal 1. That goal, no. We never qualified like 1 goal. But even today, someone decided I will die with that video.
Yeah.
I will die. We know this guy is capable. How many goals? We know how we know for you. Everyone else will win for you. But on the sheet, it was writing 3-0. We ask ourselves, that where Pirates qualified. We played the Pirates, Pele. I remember Hulani was there at the game. He was very angry. Why Pirates doesn't? Because Pirates already were qualified.
Yeah.
They lose the game, they draw, they won. So Hulani was fighting with the coach. Why can't you let these guys win? You have nothing to lose. He was there at the game, fighting. He said, leave these guys. They must win the game. Understand? But we played them. Really, then we didn't qualify. We played draw. We needed 3 points. Pirates, they needed nothing. So we played Mole. We come back. We lost. I took over the team. Coach Thomas told me, okay, continue the team. We won the league again. Because I know how to play this. Yeah. We won it. I said, I will win it.
Went to playoffs.
And I will fix it. And I said, I will fix it, this thing. I will fix it. They say, you are lying. You're going to come back again. We know, Gokas. I don't know you are the plug thing. It's fine. You don't see you, man. This time, I'm preparing this team. That's why I learned to prepare the team, my players to play against the referee, against the better officiating of the game. That way. And to be honest, the late Coach Manza helped me a lot. Because we prepared the team for Sundowns. We took our boys to play senior team at Sundowns. We play MDC, we play M Tigers, the ABC team. That's where more Sundowns came in. They said, no, you'll be doing good. Remember, I had that relationship with Sundowns before because we were giving them players and whatnot. But when I came and said, I need help, they said, no, we know, no problem. Let's bring the team here. Train here, play friendly games, senior team. We played Moli Hazala, then Bambod, someone and do it. This is how we have to play. Prepare the team, how to play against a bad referee. That's where I learned. Best of shit. Remember, Sundowns is playing CAF Champions League. The referees there
all the time.
All the time. They know how to play, how to train their players. Then we train them. And another thing, all the reasons that are very important, we bring the guy Victor Songwan, who's in charge. He was also there educating our players about the match officials, how to behave, all the rules. The rules have changed, all these things. He was there also assisting also on our team. So our team was well prepared. Then we went go the playoffs. Number one. We play first game, win. Second game, draw. That thing started now. Of referees and what. We wrote the letter. We saw it from, because I've been there, I know. I told my manager, write the letter and complain about these referees. We don't need these referees tomorrow. I know what is going to happen tomorrow. Likely it was true. Likely the referee already necessary.
That's it.
This is team by that time. But the team was ready. The good thing with team, to be honest, even you can try it was good.
Yeah.
We played more than we played draw. The following game we won it. The last game we won it. Then we qualified. We won it. ABC. Then to answer your question.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I came the season. I was given that opportunity.
Yes.
Baba, continue the team. We have won. Coach Go ABC. I was happy because it was the first time to coach.
Coach
ABC.
Go
Yeah.
ABC.
To coach Go ABC.
You are developing when as a
Yeah, I'm growing now. Say, hey, now. Hey, I'm going to be a big coach now. Playing a professional league.
There's a
ABC.
Cup as well.
Yeah. Cup. Now I'm playing professional league now. Okay. I played. Okay, first game we won. We play Dube Continental.
Oh, okay.
Nike Technical Center.
Yes.
Okay, we played Dube Continental. We won 2-1. And I had a team. To be honest, that team was the best. I assembled one of the best team because most of the players most of them they play at the higher level. They play go ABC. Some even play go professional. Coming from Babaroka.
That's what I wanted to ask you, from a personal perspective. How does it make you feel? You have to have a player that you developed with your own everything.
Yes.
Then you see him reaching that far. You had Magia, you had Bayano, you had Pandosi,
Karaman playing for Polokwane City.
Mbazo.
Mbazo. Like, how did it make you feel as a person?
No, it was a big achievement.
Yeah.
For not for now, but for the guys never or at least one is there. Because one player once said, remember when our players went to Sundowns, the first player went to Sundowns, it was Pandosi.
It was Pandosi and Kamva.
No,
Oh, okay.
Pandosi opened doors for Kamva. Because when Pandosi arrived there, the people who were selecting, I remember Harris Chu was saying, hey man, there's another one, another 16 way. It was Kamva. No man, they're good, man. They combine. That way Kamva was called.
Okay. Look.
Okay.
No, it will. Meaning it's Lucas Radebes and Phil Masinga style to Leeds United.
Yes, it opened the doors. So it's good. It's a good thing when some players moving to go to another team, open doors for others so that they can also have that hope. Even some they will give up and say, on a players are going to fit like PSL because more something from the background. Who's playing by that time? West Sharkville was West. There was no player.
There was no player.
PSL.
Because I remember we wanted
It was only Chenen.
Yeah.
It was only Chenen.
Yes.
And
And Toto also fumbled at Pirates.
Yes. And even Chenen, how did Chenen went through to PSL from Sosolberg Juventus? Then he went another way. Understand? He didn't go from Sharkville.
Straight.
To go straight there. So we wanted to have a breakthrough, and a breakthrough came. When players started to play for the academy back or Sundown, they opened doors. We started to have relationship with Sundown. They came, we played friendly Slibona, we played with the national team, under 17. So doors were starting to open. I remember when 4 players were called up for the national team under 17. It was one of the biggest achievements ever happened in the team. When we have 4 players for under the national team, call up. It was the biggest achievement.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
So it opened doors. It's a good thing when someone achieves it motivates others who are there. Say, this thing is possible.
Yeah.
The guy who was
Yeah.
so understand. So that's how it is. So that's the journey that happened when time you understand, when players move on. And the thing you already qualify for, I was just trying to explain Tabaya, NWU. Our journey for assembling the good team, the bigger picture was NFT.
Oh.
I thought maybe we can play 1 to 2 seasons, go ABC, then we go
NFT.
I had that plan. Okay, these players played go ABC, they got experience. Even 1 year, they can do it. They can do it. Because we call all the best experienced players, good players that they play for Chiefs, play Pirates, play for professionals. So I assemble a good team, but you know how people think. We never know how people. Understand. That's why it came. Then I was shocked when I got the message that, coach, we are not going to renew your contract. My contract was ending in March, I think so. Yeah, in March. So they say, no, we are not going to renew your contract. Okay, it's fine. Then I pack my things. Then I leave. Then I go back. I do like go high. Understand?
Yeah, so we are out of batteries, and I think this conversation has to continue.
It needs to continue.
Yeah, because
we need to have another
because
episode.
I have to explain. Most of the people, they keep on saying, you are the only coach who won the leagues with different clubs.
Yes.
How did you manage to
Yes,
win
do
this?
that.
I think you have to
Yeah.
explain that as well.
Yeah.
But before we wrap it up, how was your experience with Paris Cup? Because I saw you were mingling with women like Ncikazi.
No, it was a good experience. It's not the first time I've been playing that tournament. I think it was this 3rd year or 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been playing that tournament for years. So some of the coaches, I know them from back then.
Oh.
Coach Manza Ncikazi, I know him from Golden Arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We used to send players for trials, for Deben, for Yena. So that relationship is still there. When I meet him, it was not for the first time. Most of the coaches, I know them from long time during the schools tournaments, during the SASFA tournament, and also on the league. It was the first time to know them all. So it was a good experience, but we didn't do good because we didn't qualify. Once the team is not doing good, obviously, we need to start afresh. But I told myself, I need to win this one. I need to come back, assemble a good team, and go and compete. Exactly. Because now I don't believe in failure. I want to win something. I have to win it. Then I move to another step.
So your failure is a learning curve.
Yeah, it's a learning curve. And it's the same thing that made me to come back.
Yeah.
People don't understand. I have a bigger project of development.
You have an unfinished business.
Unfinished business. Two things. So that thing motivated me to say, man, I never done my job more, man. I can't try it more. I understand. That's why now we have assembled a good structure development. We're playing a professional league, GDL league.
Yes.
We assembled the players from Tshepiso, Sharpeville, Bophelong, Patombi, Tshepieville.
Yeah.
And we have appointed coach, that's a local, coach and the same kid. And the facilities in the better.
I wanted to ask you that, what inspired you to do that? Or were you inspired by the likes of Coach Peter Misimano to assemble a coaching team rather than being an individual? Because I can see others are doing the research and the likes.
No, the experience. You can't do everything alone.
Yes.
You understand? Football needs
technical
technical team.
Combination of minds.
Even Peter is not doing alone.
Yes, I always see his team wherever
you go. Wherever you
got
go.
his team. So development is a bigger thing.
Yeah.
You need people who have time for those kids and development correctly. So
with one structure.
yes, that's the mistake that we do in Caucus. What I've realized, and it's killing most of the coaches. We need to move away from football has changed.
Yeah.
You understand? Most of the coaches, they are coaching their own teams.
Yeah.
So if you today have you lose a team, there's no one who report more than what. So here are lazy, you're becoming lazy.
You're not forced.
But if we were here at university, they need results.
Yeah.
Baba, we're spending how much? A certain amount for you. We need result, bring result. So that thing killed most of the coaches because they start to relax. So here you're working under pressure.
It's a professional team.
It's a setup good for them, and the resources are there for them to compete. We got talent. To be honest, make no mistake. Our coaches are good cookers.
Yes.
Our players are good, but the resources are not there.
Yes.
I understand. That's to challenge them. That's the thing. Anything will know. I need to have a bigger technical team. As a head of the development, as a senior coach, I need to have a bigger picture, a bigger technical team where I will have 2 coaches for under 13, 2 coaches under 15, like that. Under 19, I have coaches. So that cycle must not change.
Yeah.
So that the boy, when graduate from under 13, goes to under 15, it goes until it comes to me to the senior team system. You understand? So, and also to protect the talent that we have. Pelashakville, we got talent.
Yeah.
We got talent, to be honest. People are talking about, I was reading on social media, one of Pizepa.
Yes.
If School of Talent didn't protect that child,
Yes.
we'll be talking Kayana today. No. Check the environment module and Tengo Venture. No.
And the environment
It's the West. High sharp.
Yeah.
We understand. So it shows the resources that are playing a big role. We understand. Because he was taken to School of Excellence, he stayed there 5 years. That's how today he's the best.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking Kayana. So we need to do that. Both institutions, we need to protect our children. But how do we protect these kids, Babuko Shakville? By bringing Batlisemona,
The best facility.
the best facility, playing competitive football week in, week out. Because the league that we play is GDL, it's the profession. We play Bochis, we play Bovets, we play top academies.
I always see your fixtures.
Yes, we
I
play
always see your fixtures.
against the top. So it motivates. If you want to talk Tepiso, about Soul City, Tepiso Molumkuku, man, last year was the TV guy. You do Shabara, GDL under 19.
And whatever, the thing that we are saying, some of the people don't believe us, or some of the players they are seeing on PSL, we played against
You played.
them, and we beat them.
You beat them.
And never less lay.
Never since.
My man, to be honest,
Last time I was also playing for, what is Middlelands Cosmos or something.
Yeah.
he scored Williams. He scored 2 goals when he
Against
played
Williams.
Super Sports. The number 1 goalkeeper national team, he played against him. He scored against him.
Yeah.
So most of the people, they won't believe by that time because there's no. Remember that time there were no cameras, we didn't have phones to record.
I think the
all
only
games.
clip that we have was when Sports Buzz was at
Donna Smith. Yes. When Donna Smith have this tournament, you normally organize sports bars, shoot them all, then our games will be on TV and the house show. So most of the people they won't believe because they were not there.
So Zizo, any last question for Coach Benza and your last remarks as well?
Okay, fine. Coach, from what you have achieved, I know according to you, you haven't achieved much as you want. But from what you have achieved, what do you want to remember as?
I won't I'm still young.
Not like that. Not like that. I mean, there's life after football. So let's say,
the purpose that you are saying
let's say you are Coach Bully Hoko now.
I will keep on saving. Remember, football doesn't stop. There's no age for coaching. You watch Brazil technical team. You will find Carlos Pereira. They're still there. They're still working. But Dunga, they're still. But Dunga, when they are young, they are still coaching there. I understand.
But 70 years.
Yes, but the biggest achievement that I want to achieve is to have a team that will say, this is a team I have to play professional.
To make an impact.
To make impact. I say, I have coached 5 players that are playing in that team. You understand? Because we can't keep on doing one thing, producing players for other teams in PSL. But in our region, there's no team. NFD team.
And I think that should be the biggest aim for development coach because you can be proud of your work and say, I've developed this person to reach this.
Yes. You see, so that tailoring I want to achieve, to grow big. I know as a person I want to grow. I want to sit on the bench against Coach Rulani, that side. I coach with him through the school's tournament. I've been coaching against them. Top coaches, tailoring. I've been close with them, interacting, coaching. But coach at this side, I've been saying. But now I need some tailoring. Even I can live and say, okay, you got the job, go NFD or PSL. There's something tailoring of Vaal. The legacy. There's something tailoring. It's coming. And that's why we started this development team. Say we need to have something, a base. The something will give other kids a hope. one day it will happen. And then most of the people, we keep on saying, when are we going to have a team? It will happen.
Yeah.
Because Vaal is blessed, to be honest. Vaal is blessed. Coach Malta used to say it's the Brazil, it's the South African Brazil area. If you need any type of good player, you get it in Vaal.
get it there.
And
To be honest,
we miss Vaal professional.
we miss Vaal. Remember, we had Vaal got everything.
Yes.
Got the thing that we don't have resources. Maybe with money.
Yeah.
People say talented thing. Vaal are not talented. Resources, money. Remember, we don't have a stadium that can host a professional game.
Yes.
We don't have.
So what is the issue with your start?
The standard is not
It's not up to
scratch. Yeah.
But I think we were helped at least during the training
Cup.
sessions of World Cup. Where I remember Ivory Coast was training there.
Yeah.
So what needed to drop after then?
No, that one political. Political. Because remember, the upgrade here just happened. It was done by FIFA,
Yes.
by World Cup,
Oh,
because
yes.
Ivory Coast was going to train there. That's why just was
So,
upgraded.
okay.
They were on the standard,
There
and
was
it was upgraded for training,
Yes.
not for hosting a professional game. That's the difference. And I was coming to this thing. Vaal is blessed with everything.
Yes.
To be honest, Vaal is blessed. People are Babua all side. Administration work. We have top people below.
Administrators.
They are good,
Yeah.
and they are still working go the higher level. You understand?
And we also had Mulifi Olifant.
The former SAFA president is from Vaal.
Yes.
The
And we were flourishing by then.
yeah,
The national team was winning. and
was
yes.
winning. We have instructors. We have top. Now, recently I was reading Aaron Mukwena is the new scout for national team.
Yes.
It shows Vaal got a lot of people
Yeah.
who can do it.
And at some point he was with Cape Town City as well.
You see?
Yeah.
So we are blessed with everything. Now we need only money and resources. Then we can have our own thing. There are people who are good in administration. There are many. I work with a lot of people. I work with the same my boss, Thomas Tema. I work with Kolane from Resa in Vereeniging. He's good. The guy is good with administration. Check what he has done with President Park. Remember President Park? It was
messy.
it was mess.
Yeah.
But his hands, we ain't have changed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised then, no, it's on.
Now it's
hosting.
hosting games again.
Sundowns are playing there as well.
Yeah.
You see,
Yes.
we have, but also the former team manager Orlando Pirates, Sembata.
Semba,
Who's this guy? Mbata, I forget his game. He was the team manager for Platinum Stars. He's from Israel. He's now Wile Koko Botswana. He's running the professional league in Mole. I forgot his name. I know his name is Mbata.
It's not Freudenberg.
Nah, not very
Oh,
good.
okay.
It's from here.
Yeah.
That guy is good with administration. He's good, top. If our own people can move from Vaal and go and run a professional league in another country,
Yo.
We'll dominate.
we'll dominate. You see, we have good people who can do work. So the time this thing, we understand our sickness. We don't love each other.
Yeah.
All this thing, but at some point it has to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
If someone is good in a certain department, let's support him.
Yeah.
I know as coaches, we have our own strengths. There are coaches who are good on tournaments,
Yeah.
who will win each and every tournament that comes their way. We know them. This one is dangerous when it comes to tournament.
Yeah.
We know coaches who will develop players,
Yeah.
who will come producing top players. There are people who are good in administration. We know all these things. But if you can unite all these messages, we have spent 30 years doing one thing, circling one thing. Can we come together and have one thing?
Yeah, one objective.
One objective, to have that team to be there.
Yeah.
This is how people, they forget, Vaal was formed by different clubs.
Yes.
Kaizer Chiefs was formed by different clubs, different players. So why can't we do it here?
The same thing.
Why can't we do it in Vaal? Say, hey,
Possible.
we have 5 players from Zibuki, we have players, Then we bring all this thing together and push it. Stop this thing of Tebello BENZA, I want to We'll fail. We'll come back, it doesn't work. We tried, it doesn't work. We need to be united. This is what we're doing. I'm happy our coaches, they understand Kokas.
Yeah.
I brought them together, say, just we'll be competing against us. Next week we play against Ashara Goma Khotamesha, we'll win the next time win again. We'll be doing one thing. Come and work together. Let's bring all these kids, all our best players here, and train them and compete against top teams. This is what we managed to achieve so far. So now we started we need to do it on the senior level.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, but we need money.
Exactly.
Football need money.
So investors out there, Basalvo, Sufi and the likes. Those who are coming from Vaal, please assist. Let's have a team from Vaal.
We need that. We
Coach,
need that. Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for honoring our invitation to be part of us. I think we are going to continue because I think people are going to buzz on us and say, I need more.
We have a lot to discuss.
We have a lot to
discuss.
But also, I would like you to close with two players.
Okay.
The one, Sketo, who missed the penalty against Orlando Pirates. And we also played in an under 17 squad as well. I played with Sketo, and your remarks also on Ratomo's first game on the professional level.
No, for Sketo, I watched the game repeat. It was unlike it was painful for experienced player like him. But Sketo is supposed to play professional long time ago. He played for the under 17, under 20 national team. He was one of the best strikers that we used to have. Vaal. When you talk about Sketo, one of them, that one. So it was unlike. It's one of the things that happened. I think maybe the Nepsinyana, he was playing against the big team, Orlando Pirates. Understand. Then the second one, my boy, the younger one, I'm happy for him. You know, I was smiling because I know the journey of how it started. Remember, I was working for School of Excellence, talent education. I did for 5 years. He's one of the players that came from our program. Understand. Most of the people they don't know, really played for School of Excellence when we were still cookers. Play for team CYA, Koshamba. But agilely great was Inesa Mutumelo. He can play
go school.
But he was going there every Saturday. Every Saturday he was there.
And I remember Sien had a similar problem, and I remember Coach Mandla asked him to downgrade because he was supposed to go to Metric. And he refused and said, I'm not going to grade back to grade 10. And there's this question I wanted to ask you about, but
I'm happy about the boy. Well done. I just want to finish. I'm happy for the boy. As the community, Batwashakvili, coaches, everyone, we have achieved. Everyone has played his role. It doesn't mean we have to coach him, but those coaches who play against him, who call him, they have achieved. You know, everyone contributed. School of Excellence has attributed township coaches, local coaches to achieving.
And the environment of the township as well.
The parents also. The parents, it shows.
They are supportive.
Supportive. It comes from the football family.
Now me was
playing football. Even the whole family was
playing
comes
football.
from the family football. So
I think we are close to getting Ratomo through the coach. So
it's
a done deal.
I will get him.
We promise you Game Changers. We're going to bring it Game Changers podcast through Coach Benza. We'll keep on intact. And Zizo, your last remarks.
My last remarks is that Coach, thank you so much for what you have done in development football. And I wish you all the best going forward. And also congratulations for winning top 8 last week.
We need to earn respect. That's why I went there with the purple. Some people need to respect.
All right, Game Changers, we are closing now. And thank you for watching this episode. Remember to like our Facebook page. Like our Instagram page, subscribe on YouTube channel as well as like and press that notification button.
And TikTok,
we're also there, and please comment. We'd like to hear on what you think about this episode and things that we wanted to discuss with Coach Benza, because we are still going to bring him back, and for, maybe luckily enough we can bring him together with Relewil as well. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this content. From what I've picked from Coach is that patience pays. If you persevere, you preserve your gratitude as well as mental stability, it pays off. And whatever that we are doing or we are starting today, it's not late. We can still achieve more in the future, because people would think that you're achieving today, but they don't know where you started. Like Coach Tebello Kheswa. They don't know, and we never knew some of the side that, or the story that he shared with us in terms of where he was brought, where he was born, how he was brought, and what are the struggles he had to go
How
through.
he came to coaching
Yes.
and all that.
And
Yeah.
all of those things. So keep on persevering, keep on doing whatever that dream thing that you're doing. And as we heard from him, it was never about the money at the beginning. It was never about the money, it was all about the passion. So let's do our part, let's change the mind and let's change the game. I'm your host, I'm popular known as the Prof. I'm the cycle breaker. I'm struggling to become a remarkable personage. I thank you all. Bye-bye.
Danko.